Hi, welcome back. Welcome to section 8. Congratulations. This is awesome. I mean, I'm really happy that you made it this far and you should be learning a lot. On this section here, we're going to be doing password encryption. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our document, to our file, and we're going to be on practical app, under practical app 8.php. All right, so here you're just asking us to use the crypt function to display a encrypted password, right? So we need a variable with some values, and then we need to put that variable inside the crypt function and display some random crazy encrypted password, right? So go ahead and do that. Pause the video. If you don't know how to do that, go watch the video again, the encryption password video lecture, and learn. All right. So I will be waiting right here. Don't cheat. All right, perfect. So now that you did that, let's go ahead and let me do it with you so that way we can compare code, all right? So let's go to PHP. Alrighty then. And the first thing that we need is a password, right? So we need to create a password, and we can say something like my secret password. Don't use this, by the way. This is a I mean, don't use this in the live application. And here we need to create a crypt function, and we're gonna pass it this parameter. Now I'm gonna do something here, and I'm just gonna put this in a variable right now, password uh, encrypted. Now I want to explain something to you. We are after before a certain version of PHP, which was an old version. You got to look it up on php.net. I think it was before 5.3. um, we used this used to work the way it is here, but now we get a warning when we use this, since we're not using an extra parameter with some more characters that I showed you about in the lecture, which was the salt. The salt is a extra string of values there, going to 22 characters that we use as a parameter, making this stronger. So right now we run this like this, we get a warning from PHP telling us that we shouldn't use that. So let me just show you that right here. All right, so this should work fine the way it is, but let's just, you see this? No salt parameter was specified. You must use a randomly generated salt and a strong hash function to produce a secure hash. Right? We still got the encryption here, but it gives us a warning, a notice. All right. So we could use a strong hash function to produce a secure hash, something that will randomly generate. But let's go ahead and use a salt, right? So let's do it the right way. Let's use a salt. We could leave it like this if we wanted to, but let's just use a salt and let's just put some strings into there, and let's just say something like something like I use I use some crazy strings 22. I think that we're equal to 22 characters. Let's close that and let's pass in the salt. So that way it a doesn't give a notice. It should work fine now. Refresh, and now we got that. But as you can see here, we didn't get a big um, encryption here like we did on the lecture, right? Remember on the lecture how we did it, right? We use another parameter, which is the hash format, right? So we use that. All right. So anyway, we're not gonna do that here. I just wanted to show you that you can easily come and just encrypt a password really quick. All right. So I wanted to reinforce that knowledge of that lecture. But if you are curious about that lecture, go back and look at it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video here, and hopefully it gave you some more knowledge about encryption, password encryption. Take care and see you in the next lecture.